go find out. When you can play, when you forget the trophy. When you can play, when you will go find out. When you can play, when you forget the trophy.
11 minutes down, 11 o'clock.
Adieu.
Sunday will begin the marathon spin. We'll discuss the issues that matter.
Adieu.
But I'm just playing the last Academy song, and as a welcome my colleague, the man Suleiman Hashim Tunis. And I hear some Grand Cape County and his county plays Grand Cape tomorrow. So right, I'm playing Grand Cape song. Though I play a song earlier on, he wasn't on. Now he's on, so I'm doing justice. But keep playing real again. Star 255 star 1. How you want to do a draw? In the middle of the show, you can do a draw.
It's your banana.
It's star 255 star 1 hash or star 255 star 1 hash play with 50 LD and win 5,000 right now.
Ana foi que suave munguo, time que. Ana foi vemonu, suave wogo, time que. O sueño que, o sueño que, o cagueno que, o nyangmano que. Victory, drink my victory, victory. I say our victory, victory. Kasali victory, victory. Drink my victory, and I'll be a judge, I'll be a judge, and I'll be a judge.
So much ado, let me linger with my colleague, the man Suleiman Hashim Tunis, who is here together. We'll begin the night on spin until tomorrow morning. Later on, we'll be joined by the man Solomon Bagaris from a We Nation there in Grand Bassa County. So Tunis, it's another Tuesday. Here we are again.
Yes, sir, my brother. Good evening to you. And good evening to Mama Liberia. Good evening to my brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. It's your good friend again, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, live from New York City. Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. We're back here again, me, myself, and I, and my boy, brother, Anthony Steven. So, two boy, me, I got a little bit hair on my own anyway, but pretty soon it will be even more than his own.
I shave my head in the morning.
Okay, you even like hair anyway. You don't want no hair on that head. So that's probably between you and hair. So how you been doing, man? How was your weekend?
Yeah, the weekend was good, and we're here again to make sure do the people's job.
That's so true. You know, we are here to entertain the people and inform them with the happening of Mama Liberia and around the world. Anyway, before we start, I would just like to let you inform you and the Muslim brothers and sisters in Liberia and around the world who are listening to us that it's a big holiday coming up for us this coming Friday. You know, it's a day that we cherish, we honor, and we celebrate. It's called the day. In Arabic, it's called Isra wa Miraj. But we always call it short Miraj night. It's always celebrated at night because the event took place at night. It's the night the Prophet Muhammad took a journey from Mecca straight to go visit the Almighty God and spoke to him face to face and brought back to us the 5 daily prayers. The 5 daily prayers, you see, we pray every now and then, every day is a night that was assigned to us as an obligation on every Muslim. So whenever this night approaches, we celebrate it. We call Islamic scholars, especially those who are learned, who know enough about the Islamic faith and about this night. We celebrate it, we cook food, we bring soft drinks and entertain the guests. And the Imam will tell us how important this night is. In Liberia, we used to do it all night, from 8 o'clock in the evening to 5 o'clock in the morning. In America here, we celebrate half of the night. Like this Friday, my mosque will be celebrating it. They're from 6:30, because nightfall here, Quaker, 6:30 to 12 midnight. So Muslim brothers and sisters, that on that day, on the entire day, Friday and Saturday, is very good, even if you're not doing anything in a kind of that kind of setting, like inviting people. But try to be honest on that day. Try to not make any mistake. Friday and Saturday, take those 2 days, so you will not be, you will not miss a day. Try by all means to give charity out, even if it's $1. Give it in the name of that day. And be kind to your fellow men, not only Muslim, or your fellow men, no matter who that person is, as long as they are human being. Be kind to them. Do a lot of good on that night, that Friday and Saturday. Do a lot of good. Even if you don't like someone, forgive them on that day. And somebody quarrel, you not speaking to the person, forgive them on that day. And don't go back to that way you forgiving them on. If they wrong you and you stay together, they're around the area, and you're feeling hurt because of them, try by all means to forgive them for that night's sake. All right. But the most important thing on that night was this 5 daily prayer was given to us, to the prophet, to deliver to us. That 5 daily prayer we do you be a Muslim, you can do everything, but 5 daily prayer is the most obligated thing. You can fast 1 month, you will still pray. You can go to Mecca, you will still pray the 5 daily prayer. You can give charity, you will still pray the 5 daily prayer. So 5 daily prayer is the number 1 pillar in the Islamic faith after your intention, after the Shahada. A 5 daily prayer. Even if you're sick, your memory come back to you. You can't get up and walk even to the bathroom. You can still do the 5 daily prayer with your eyebrow. The 5 daily, you can do it. You can imagine you doing it. So that's how important the 5 daily prayer is to the Muslim. Okay? If you can't walk, you can't stand up, you can sit down and do it. You can sit down, you can stand and do it, even though that standing is out from the standing. But even if you're sick on your sick bed, as long as your memory to you have to do it. You imagine doing it. And if the time pass that you didn't do it, you can still bring it back. Let's say the 2 o'clock prayer, then it passed. You were busy, you didn't do it. Before the 4 o'clock prayer, you will do it. You have to bring that 2 o'clock prayer before you do the 2 o'clock prayer. If all of it passed and you're working all day, you only did the morning prayer before you left. But the 2, the 4, and the 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock prayer, you couldn't do it because you were busy. Before you go to bed, you have to do it before you do it, the last one. So how important the 5 daily prayer is to us. So the night I just brought this because this is Freedom FM. We give you all information, no matter religious information, any entertainment information, politics. So the Muslim brothers and sisters, you will see many people around your community, Muslims, they will be busy. They will call other friends, other Muslims to celebrate this night. Just take an observations around your area. The Muslims are there. They'll be doing it.
It's a Friday, right?
Friday night, but some people they schedule it if they fall on Friday night, but some people will schedule it whenever they feel like when they can get the crowd. It's not
Yeah, I live among several Muslims, so why are you saying I observe that?
yes, try to observe it Friday night. A lot of Muslims around. This is 2 nights that we celebrate a lot. The 2 nights, and it's the birth night of the Prophet Muhammad, which is the third month in our calendar, and this night, which is the seventh month on the calendar. This is 7 month at the end in the 27th night of the 7th month. After this now, 1 month, then we go to the first month, Ramadan, which will be coming in February, sometime in February. So man, what's been happening in Liberia? You got any clue what's the trending discussion in Liberia? I mean, I know, I don't know if this is still going on. Go ahead.
Say that again.
I say I don't know if this topic still going on about this sodomizing the 15, 16 years old boy.
Yeah, I'm still had to discuss that things last evening, which of course time couldn't permit you. So for the sake of continuity, we can discuss it and the issue of Brian McGill. He's been according to the police statement, he's been clear of all the charges and of all the allegation leveled against him. But again, especially when it comes to the issue of the sodomy case involving the guy from NSA and that little boy, something myself was like I listened to some of the folks last evening on Spoon Network. And I listened to former Representative Akaras Gray. He talked about him at the time being arrested under the regime of Madam Salif. But then he was in opposition. So he said I think he was lawmaker or so, and he did not. He wasn't like treated anyhow like a big man. He said he was handcuffed and carried to jail. For whatever charges they put against him, all of crime, what I feel. But this guy, the issue of sodomy, people try to ask the hard question as it relates to the rape issue, why rape is bailable. Carry on gang rape, sodomizing somebody, and perhaps if the child could have died, what could have be where we're gonna be the family, no feelings, But now this man was heading towards Central, like nothing has happened, walking like, he's a big man shaking hands. I saw this video, I said, wow. But yet and still, people are still saying things are okay and this, that. But I can say for sure that under this government, most of what I'm seeing, there are too much selective justice. People who, of low quality, let me not say low quality, people who don't have money, or the poor man would be a victim in any situation, whether he or she is right. His rights will be taken from him because he or she doesn't have what it takes to win a case. So that's where we are.
How far was the latest on the case itself? Is man still in jail or
he's still being detained?
You think so?
But I would say because from what just what I just mentioned, they have seen other incidents where they carry on arrests. Like for example, I listen to a lot of guys in several quarters talking about the issue of Bucky Raw, naming other guys who were victimized when it comes to criminal matters too. But they were handled like common criminal. But this guy and Mr. McGill have been treated like VIPs, which many will say, well, is selective justice. But again, I listened to a fellow, I will not call his name. He's a supporter of this government. And he said it clearly that, he felt bad. He could have had his words or his feelings. He said that we're discussing a gathering, few guys. He said that it didn't happen. It's unfair. Our system, justice system is bad. This, that, he started to talk. Then he said, if our judge will regime, well, you have said a lot of things. They were calling names. They were calling all sorts of, what I feel. So it's like he was ashamed to say, but he had to say it. They have facts or they had to.
But I listened to an audio today. Was the accuser, born Mr. Chala, denying the allegation that he doesn't even know this young kid they're talking about. And I don't think that he said he doesn't even think the kid know him.
With all of the charges, how did they charge him now? Since he doesn't know. Because the first thing, there were evidence, shown or presented that actually, because the thing happened long ago when this guy, he happened and he went scot-free. It was like swept under the carpet until people started to raise alarm on the, concerns how to be raised because the child's condition.
They say it happened on the 1st of this month. And I think I got the audio here. Let me try to see if I can play it for us.
Yeah, you can do that.
Let me see if I can find it somewhere. Hold on. I have to find it quick. Go to Facebook and open. That's what he said. He said he knows nothing about this. And at the time they took him to court, at that time, he was not charged because they couldn't give the court any charge sheet. That's the reason why he came outside laughing. He came outside. After coming outside, that's when they re-arrested him and they charged him. But at the first, when you see he coming outside like that laughing, they just came, arrested him without any charges, and they took him to the court. So when the court asked for the charge sheet, there was no charge sheet. So after he came outside, that's when they re-arrested him and brought him back to the prison and charged him. I don't know how you guys, how the people over there can go about their cases, but I didn't see any sense in that.
You say you didn't see any sense in like that because how do you go about the cases?
You understand what I said just now?
Mm-hmm.
When they first arrested him,
yeah.
When the police knew about it, they arrested him. They didn't investigate him. They didn't what they call. They just arrested him by the way they presented it to the police. So when they brought him, they took him straight to court. When the court asked them for the charge sheet, they didn't have any charge sheet, anything to show that what he did. The court cannot just look into case without those kind of things. Yes. Yeah. So they let him go. After they let him go, he came outside the street. He was rearrested and brought back. That's when they sent him to prison, pending the case hearing.
Yeah, and we still following it we still following it closely because the issue of the concern because it has to do with sodomy, especially gang rape. Like, similar case with like I said, Brian McGill. And of all the questions during the interrogation period with family members and all of other people that knew about the arrangements, the how she used to go around the ministry because her father works there. But the man said, she said, this is the man that did it out to me. But on several occasions, he's saying he doesn't know the girl. And he released a statement today, which I'm trying to get concerning this situation. And many see it as, mockery to justice in the country. Because if a man will commit a crime, he rape once the issue of that thing arises on you, know that you are at the point of where you just cannot return anytime to your mind good because it's confusing, especially what have to do with a minor. And then recordings have it that this girl father works at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. She's to go there, like, going to meet the father after school for, Pastor Insonam. But he saw her like joking with her. Sometimes I observed that in several communities where you see some older guys trying to play joke with little kids, especially those that are coming up, growing their breasts, Sometimes you feel like the person is going to the girl because he wants to do favor for her, but the favor will turn to a different thing. And when push comes to shove, when there's an issue of a rape, then the person will try to put up that defiant or denier. But the justice system in the country is actually shaking, Tunis. Because there will come a case where you discuss after some time it just died. And let's look at the officer that was hit and killed at what you call the place just around the New Bridge, somebody last year, where the driver said he didn't walk him over him, and the guy the police officer who was on the car, on the car who's
I think his name was something Briswell, right?
Yeah. So we just can't get it because the public wants to know. So it's like you have become a tradition where when such an issue arises, maybe criminal case, after a few time it will subside and people just forget about it and then it's done. Maybe after that time, if some guys who have the mind to counter check more and more, start to raise the alarm, then we'll bring it back. Like Brian McGill case, it was done since just after all was done, they could have done it in their own ways, come about and say, well, it's made clear, this, that, and what have you. So, a lot of questions people are asking.
But the police not supposed to clear him because it was already established that something was wrong with the kids. When the parent took the kids to the police, and the police sent them to their own hospital to go and check the girl and bring back the paperwork. They brought back the paperwork. They needed to arrest the man and send him to court. The court, the one who will go through their DNA stuff and all of the different they were supposed to take him and they charge him. They take him to court. The court will immediately. The court will schedule another day for them to come back, and then the charges would be sent to the grand jury, because that's a serious crime. That's a felony charge. All right. Then the grand jury will look into the case, see if it's a case that he's guilty or not, or if it can be sent to court for them to listen to. But the police cannot do all the job for the courthouse.
And that's
You know,
what's happening.
they can't do that. I don't know where Liberia we going with these things. The man was already accused, and the police arrested him. And people was there that this thing happened to the little girl. So it was not the police duty to vindicate him just like that. Not at all. They were all they needed to do to write a charge sheet, even though it's still alleged until it get to the courthouse.
Sure.
But who are the police? The police want to be police, and they want to be judge. They want to be jury. They want to be
Double
everything.
standard.
You can't do that. They have no right to just let it go without assistant minister. I don't see, and the people think the Liberian people don't know anything, so they can just throw anything to them. They think we don't know anything. But by right, what they did in our case is wrong. Let me see somebody come on here and say what the police did. It was right. Those who know the law. I know
But,
it's
but the thing about it, the police has a role in these kind of cases. You know, the police
What's-
receive complaints, they investigate crimes, including rape. They arrest
which
suspects.
investigation they need to do. It's not a crime to say you got to go, you're looking for the suspect.
I'm just saying, as I said, including rape. They can
Okay.
investigate.
For instance, now let's say if your child got raped, let's just bring it to our own self. If your child, God forbid, if your child got raped or a little girl got raped, and the parent brought it to the police attention, what the police do first of all, they will arrest the person the girl confessed the name first, right? Right?
Yeah?
If a child accused me, say, for instance, a child accused me raping her, underage kid,
Mhm.
what the police will do to me,
What the police do to you?
right?
What, they will apprehend you?
They will arrest me, right?
Yep, they will arrest
And
you.
then what they do to the girl?
They will ask, they will carry her for questioning.
And they take her first to the hospital,
Wait, I'm sorry, first to the hospital for
right? To
check up
see
to know
if
what any foul was played.
right. And if they establish yet foul was played, what do? And the
Do
girl
know?
say it was me.
But you try to refer to the case. The next thing is to let the law take a course. But with this case, it's different.
How it get different?
You say that again?
What make it different?
With Brian McGee case?
Yes.
Because all of what you mentioned did not happen, like going to court and all of that.
But I didn't mention courthouse just now.
You see, you didn't mention court, yes.
I said, let's assume that a kid accused me of raping her. The first thing they do is to arrest me, right?
Yeah.
And the second thing is to take the kid to check her if it's true that she been touched, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it being established that it been touched, what do they do next?
The law will take the course to know what to do next. I don't know much about the rape law, not in
No,
detail.
no, but what they will do first, I'm talking about the
They will
police.
they will arrest you, they'll detain you.
And then if they establish from there, because a part of the investigation now, whether they get was touched or not. Now, if it is already established that this girl is touched, the next thing they do is to take the charge sheet to court. They take me the next day to court. That's their own problem. Finish from there. What else they going to do? Now the court will go investigate now whether they got to go DNA. First of all, they will ask him whether he's guilty or not. He will say, "I'm not guilty."
Yeah.
Okay, definitely the high will always work because he will not say he's guilty.
This case is different.
What make it different?
It didn't happen that way.
But the case is not different. The case is the case, but they resolve the case differently.
But that's why I said the case is different.
Right.
Because the way they describe it, the way they frame it, and the way they started to do it, so make it different. Instead of being done the right way, they're doing it the way they feel like.
So, Bon, are you getting me?
The police not supposed to do. Police not supposed to talk the case. Police supposed to just apprehend the man, bring him to prison, and establish that yes, he did this, and then take the charge sheet to the court. The first day you go to court, they will establish a case that, hey, are you guilty or not? Why did now the investigation go to the point that they will send this case before they send the case to the main court? First, the case will go to criminal court before Supreme Court. It will go to criminal court. I don't know the difference in Liberia code number what. Then they will establish a case. Then they will set a bail for him. All right, they will set a bail for him. They set the bill in 48 hours or 72 hours. They will send the case to grand jury. Grand jury will look at the case and see if the case hold merit. If they bring all the evidence that they took from the hospital and this and the man, they brought it to them. They say this is the evidence. Then the grand jury will send him. They will indict him. He will be indicted. Then they will send him a letter to come to court, or if he's in jail.
Cases in Liberia.
A
criminal court handles rape cases in Liberia.
Yeah, that's true. But before they get to that criminal, they get to court E. They have to take it to criminal court, the lower court first. The lower court will set a bail bond for him. The police not why would the police clear somebody from rape and that and that? Anyway, probably that's where they see fit. But let me see if I can get this simply for us. Let me see. It's right there.
I want to play something here, but internet in the studio gave me hard time.
I got this. Hold on. Can you hear?
For exclusive online TV. Quickly, I want to understand this part of the story.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Yep.
It's been reported the boy got missing from his FE residence on the 1st of January. Where were you January 1st?
I was at Charlotte House. I went to her house on Christmas, New Year's Eve. I slept there.
Okay.
On New Year's Eve. I slept there on New Year's Eve. She cooked food in the morning. She serving breakfast. She made cooked food. Some of her friends came and joined us later.
When did
outside in her yard in front of the push? I mean, in the yard in front of her push. All New Year's Day.
When did you leave, or Charlotte residence?
I left Charlotte residence at about 8 p.m. I didn't look at the time, but the way the day was, it was about 8 p.m. And I left from there. When I left her, she was complaining why I can't stay outside. I got to go to my friend Washington house, George Washington house. He lived right there behind the house that Joseph house that got burned. He had some buildings.
So, Mr. Bond,
I went there.
Mr. Bond, what's your relationship with this victim in person?
Absolutely none. I don't even know that young man. I never seen him. And today in court was the first time that I noticed his mother. I don't even know. She lives in the community, but I don't know her. I don't see her. She don't see me. I go to work 7 in the morning. I don't get home until 9 because I'm doing some classes. I'm doing graduate classes. And I don't get home till 9 o'clock in the night when I leave 7 in the morning. So I don't get to see people in the community. That lady who said our son, I don't even know her. She living there, but I don't know her because we don't interact. I don't see her. I'm never in the community. I leave every morning, Monday to Friday. I leave there at 7 o'clock to my gate because I got to be way to White Plains NSA at 9 o'clock. So I leave the house at 7 every morning. And I don't get back until 9:30, 10 at night because I got classes from 6 to 9 at graduate school. So I don't see these people. I don't interact with them. We might be in the same community, but I don't see them because I just don't have the time to see them. You know, I leave from work, I go to evening graduate classes. I don't get to see these people.
So, Mr. Bond, there's still more that we need to know. Is there any other information you would like to share with us? Probably we might have touched it in questioning you.
No, I believe that this whole concoction is started from the Thomas Sherman man that's in Canada. Because his brother is Joe Sherman, who I told him he's one of the people that used to give him a key when he comes to visit. That he was absolutely wrong. It was disrespect to me and my house. And his foster brother, who his mother adopted, Mr. Yaya, who's I put in jail for stealing my phone on Christmas Day. And I think that they all connived to say that they will try to put me in trouble. And they went next to the next door neighbor, who is this lady, and try and convince her to use her son. And I'm sure they got their blessing from Thomas in Canada, Ontario, Canada. You know, maybe he's the one I don't know, but maybe he's the one that was able to send her money. Because why would this lady agree to use her son in such a way? Why? Why would she agree? You know? That lady knows that I don't have no relations with her son. She knows that I don't even know her son. She knows her son don't even know me. You still there?
Okay, yeah, Mr. Bond. Talking about you don't know, the victim in person, but it's been reported that the victim once asked you to buy him a football boot. How factual is this statement?
It's a blatant lie. It's a blatant lie. You know where they get this from?
No.
They get this from Yaya, who I put in jail. His wife's name is Mercy. His wife used to be my maid. You understand what I'm saying? And I used to help her pay her son's school fee because there's a Yaya, he's just useless. He don't help the lady do anything. You know, she was complaining I was asking her about how her son doing in school. Her son name is Jackson. And he said, Uncle Bon, that man the people say every time she go to school, you don't even go in the class the whole day outside playing football with the children. You understand what I'm saying? I said, so he likes football like that? He said, yes. I said, okay, but then that's great. I said, maybe what you could do is you can use football to make him to do better in school. So what I would do is I would buy him a football boost. The Mercy son now, she was working for me. You know what I'm saying? That's the Yaya woman. So I bought him the football boost for her son. And I said, I gave it to him and tell him he can play football in the boost. As long as he goes to school, once he improves his grade, he can keep the football boost and play. He starts to fail, you will take the boost from him, and then if the grade go up, every time the grade go up, you will give it to him. She said, that's good idea. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm listening to you, Chief.
That is what happened with Yaya's stepson, my maid Mercy's son. And I think Mr. Yaya now, because he know that I bought boots for his stepson, he told this woman to use that I bought boots for her son. What kind of stupid thing is that? Do I just go around buying boots for every child in the community? No, I don't. One child I bought boots for his wife's son. Because his wife was working for me as my maid at the time. And she was saying her son was failing in school. So I tried to find a way to encourage him to go to school. And I think Yaya, who followed this conspiracy to convince that woman to use her son, knows about his stepson's football boots. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
I never bought football boots for nobody in our community except Mercy's son when she was working for me as a nurse. And because she said that the boy, that's all he does when he go to school, and I was trying to help her so that he can go to school to do. But why I go around buying children and boots for? Are they who? Are they boots, man?
Some
All they trying to have is what is woman?
yes, so Mr. Bond, it being out there in the public, through investigative stories that coming out that this case is rested upon family dispute on properties involving one Thomas Sherman, Ola Jala, and others. How true is it? Do you care to speak about it?
Well, I think this particular instance is about Thomas Sherman and property alone. The property involved is on the AFC Springfield that I live in.
Okay.
Yes, it's Thomas Sherman alone. And I think because I stopped him from coming to my house when he was here during the Christmas break, that is what the anger is for. And he convinced his two brothers, Joe Sherman, his mother's son, and Mr. Yaya, who is his adopted brother, to concoct this nonsense with their neighbor, the lady who lived next door to them. You understand what I'm saying? And then they're going around telling people in the community now that if their kids, the Joe Sherman and the Yaya, if their kids don't go the way that they wanted to go, I will not live in peace in that community. They will disturb my life until I die. So I'm telling the people, why would they make such a claim? How me raping this woman's son has anything to do with them? That they would say it's their kids. Because they say that it's their kids, it leads me to believe that they're the one that convinced her to use her son in such a manner.
Okay.
Because how me raping this woman's son is their kid? How? What is their connection to this woman that it becomes their case? It is their case because they want to convince her to use her son in such a way. And obviously she agreed. So I don't know what was the motivation on her part, whether it was monetary value that she was induced by. I don't know. They will have to explain that. But I don't know this woman. I don't know her son. Her son has never been to my house. He has never been in my yard. None of that stuff. I've never been in close proximity with this child. Never. I don't even know him. They showed me a picture when they were investigating me. I don't know him. Okay. Even the mother came to go to there. I don't even know the mother. I know she's living there, but I've never seen her.
Okay. Mr. Jalak, quickly before I leave you, there's this name coming up in this story. One Lasana Conan, who is believed to be.
Lasana Conan. Yes, Lasana Conan is an electrician. He's a boy that lives in the community that does favors for me. Whenever I go out, when I'm speaking to Charlotte's house, I would call him and I would tell Lasana, I'm not coming home. Can you put my outside light on?
Okay,
so people don't think I'm.
Yeah. So, how true is it that you always use Lasana Conan to get this ball in your fence? Because the information out there is that Lasana is the messenger between you and this victim.
That's absolute nonsense and lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. What they did was that they told Lasana that the investigator said that Lasana is the one that got my key to my gate and opens it for the boy to come in my yard. And Lasana told him, I don't have key for this man gate. How would I open it for somebody to come inside? I never gave Lasana my key. Now they're saying to Lasana, okay, well, maybe you didn't open the gate for him, but tell us that you have seen him inside the yard. I said, but why would I say that and lie on the man? I've never seen this boy in the man yard before. All the time I've never seen this boy. I said, I don't have a key to my place.
Mr. Bond, Mr. Bond, the incident is said to have taken place at your Camp Johnson Road residence. When last did you... Mr. Bond, are you getting me?
Yeah.
I'm Mohammed Mutemukai, and I write for Exclusive Online TV. Quickly, I want to understand this part of the story. It's been reported the ball got missing from his FE residence on the 1st of January. Where were you?
The thing went back. Hold on. Let me see.
And believe that they're the one that convinced her to use her son in such a manner.
Okay.
Because how me raping this woman's son is their case. How? connection to this woman that it becomes their case. It is their case because they want to convince her to use her son in such a way. And obviously she agreed. So I don't know what was the motivation on her part, whether it was monetary value that she was induced by. I don't know. They will have to explain that. But I don't know this woman. I don't know her son. Her son has never been to my house. He has never been in my yard. None of that stuff. I've never been in close proximity with this child. Never. I don't even know him. They showed me a picture when they were investigating me. I don't know him.
Okay.
Even the mother came to court today. I don't even know the mother. I know she's living there, but I've never seen her.
Okay. Mr. Gerald. Quickly before I leave you, there's this name coming up in this story. One Lasana Conan, who is believed to be.
Lasana Conan. Yes, Lasana Conan is an electrician. He's a boy that lives in the community that does favors for me. Whenever I go out, when I sleep into Charlotte's house, I would call him and I would tell him, Lasana, I'm not coming home. Can you put my outside light on?
Okay,
so people don't think I'm.
Yeah. So, how true is it that you always used Lasana Conan to get this boy in your fence? Because the information out there is that Lasana is the messenger between you and this victim.
That's absolute nonsense and lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. What they did was that they told Lasana that the investigator said that Lasana is the one that got my key to my gate and opens it for the boy to come in my yard. And Lasana told him, I don't have key for this man gate. How would I open it for somebody to come inside? I never gave Lasana my key. Now they're saying to Lasana, okay, well, maybe you didn't open the gate for him, but tell us that you have seen him inside the yard. Lasana said, but why would I say that and lie on the man? I've never seen this boy in the man yard before. All the time, I've never seen this boy. Lasana don't have a key to my place.
Mr. Bond, Mr. Bond, the incident is said to have taken place at your Camp Johnson Road residence. When last did you visit your Camp Johnson Road residence?
The last time I visited, it was January 3rd. I took paint to the manager because we're painting the building. We're painting the front of the building. I dropped the paint off to the boy. And Charlotte called me and said she wanted to eat John Boy. When I dropped the paint off to him on Camp Johnson Road, I drove straight to Dupont Road to Charlotte, pick her up, and I took her to Shara community, where her friend cooks John Boy. We ate John Boy there. After that, John Boy, we went driving to the China Mall to look for parts. I told her I needed parts. From the China Mall, we drove to Red Light to look for country parts. That's within the parts in China Mall were too expensive. We bought 2 country parts and we bought one cool part. When we left from there, we went. Charlotte started. Let's go to M2 store on Ronald Street, Ronald Ashmore. From there, we drove to Ronald Ashmore to M2 store. We stayed in that store. I paid probably about 2 hours, and we bought 2 parts from there from my house. So we bought 2 regular parts, 2 country parts, and 1 stove. After that, we drove back to my house. We dropped off the pots, we dropped off the stove, the cook pot, and after that, we drove back to Charlotte House on Dupont Road.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the last time I went there. I just went there to drop it off to the manager. Yeah, I was not even there for like an hour.
Okay.
I just want to drop it off. I dropped it off. He even wasted one of the black paint. And I said, my man, you pay for the paint though. He said, oh, but the paint is slipped from my hand. He said, but anyway, we don't even need, we need more than 1 gallon. We need 3. So I said, my man, I'll give you money for 2, the half gallon inside state I ain't waste. So it'll be 2.5. And I gave him $10 to buy 2 black oil paint. So all of these things are fabricated. I can guarantee you that boy does not even know. He said he was on Camp Johnson Road for 3 days straight being held captive. I bet you he cannot describe the room he was held captive in. I bet you he cannot describe how he entered the room. I bet you he cannot describe the building or the house that the room is in. I bet you can't describe it because these are all lies. These are all lies. I bet you he cannot. describe the house the room is in. I bet you he said he was in room for 3 days. I bet you he cannot describe what the room looked like that he was in for 3 days. Because these are all lies.
Mr.
Okay.
Mr. Jarrett,
Yeah.
it is said to be again rape against the victim.
Yeah.
Do you care to comment on that?
Well, the reason why they're saying gang, in my opinion, is to make it the worst of the worst. That's all. But they will never be able to identify the other two unidentified people because there's no such people. They will never be able to do it. I can guarantee you from the beginning of the case to the end, they will never identify who the two other people were. You know why they won't do it? Because if they attempt to do it, right, they will never be able to place me and anybody or me and any two persons at the same location on a particular day. And that's why they will never do it.
Mr. Jarrett,
because people will know that they're lying.
Mr. Jarrett, in the picture, you have two other guys beside you. Where are they?
The only picture I have seen was me and four of my friends, not two guys. And all those men are in America. All the men that live in America. Even when I took the picture, I was living in America.
When last did your guys in the picture visit Liberia?
Maybe 10 years ago, 7 years ago. They both don't live here. I bet you I took them out here in America. They both don't live here. They both haven't been here maybe 10 years.
Okay, Mr. Jarrett. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
I hope to talk to you another time.
Okay, no problem. Anytime.
Okay.
You heard it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. That portion was sent to me today by a friend of mine. I know this young man myself. We all live here together for quite a long time, from the 90s and part of the millennium. He know me very well, know me by my name, and he doesn't even call me Tunis because we got a name for me. That's the name he always called me. So, I mean, but the case that they acquitted, the police acquitted or cleared the deputy minister of, I don't see why the police were cleared after all that evidence was presented to them by hospital and all of that. I think it was the court, it was the duty of the court to look at those evidence and clear that young man, not the police. The GI cannot be a police, be a juror, be a judge at the same time. I don't think that's fair to us, we the Liberian. The police is only there to invest, to could arrest you because it was something accusation and they saw some evidence.
The police do investigation. I said the police do investigation.
Yeah, but they have a limit.
They don't have the legal power to acquit or to clear somebody.
Exactly. They don't. Like for instance, if something happened here, like something happened, the fire incident that took place at the Capitol building, the police can summon certain people as a suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they investigate them. They see whether they are connected or not. They can say, "Oh, the suspect we got, we brought in to question, he was clear." That's no accusation. It's not a child that say, "Oh, the man raped me." That's not it. They're looking for suspect. Like the camera can pick up certain people, and they can see their faces correct. All right, they can say, okay, this picture look like the person. They say, my man, we want to see you. Then they can announce it. We have a suspect in our custody. Okay, after a certain time, they can say the suspect we have earlier, our suspect is clear. It's not the person we're looking for. We're still looking for our man. Okay. or for instance, a murder took place here, and all of us were around the area. The police can bring us as a suspect.
Yep.
Okay, that nobody accuse you, but just because you were around the area, the police can say he are a suspect. But somebody said they raped him, and they point to the person, and the police clear them. That's not the police duty there. Probably like police duty in Liberia.
I don't think so, but the thing is actually bypassing the law, because you cannot do the job of the court.
You can. You can't do it.
Calling for DNA, do all of that. You alone. Why aren't carrying say that for the case to court?
They can't have to go to court. They can't have to go to court. The police duty is to send the case to court. That's all the police needed to do. Send the case to court. The court will determine if there's any settlement said that the court did settle in front of the judge. That's not police. Police can be all these people. Man, I beg you, man. The GR, they want to do everything. They want their responsibility which not belong to them. Just like how they went to that man, that artist's house. What gave them the leverage to go?
Police can declare innocent. A lot of things police can do. They got their limit. Yeah, but I don't know.
Just like the kid that the artist, what's his name? The one that when it's found a small weed in your house.
Oh, Bucky Raw.
What was the cause for them to go to that man's house?
Well, I don't know. I think what I learned was a tip off.
Tip off of what?
I don't know. Somebody said it was a setup.
It can't be. Look, my brother, the law can't go like that. The police.
You didn't receive any, search warrant. What have you?
Okay, even if you have a search warrant before the judge gave you, like if the police suspect, first of all, if you do any illegal thing in your house, before a police come there, because they don't want to do the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to come in your house, ransack your house, and you sue them. It will go against them. So they will make sure what they come into your house for. Like if you're selling drugs there, or you have guns there, or you're trafficking something else, they will make sure that you're doing it. Then they will take this evidence that they got on hand to the judge. They say this man's house is what he's doing there. They present, the judge will ask them, where is your evidence? Then they will present it to the judge. And witness will come. They're not just presenting that thing. The person they send to come and look to whatever you're doing now, they will bring that person in front of the judge and say, yeah, the mayor, or this is our man. He the one that they did, yeah, the evidence here, how they do it. Then the judge will write the warrant for you to go there. Well, you can't just get up and go to judge and say, oh, if that's the case, they will do it to anybody. They can even come to my house. They say they go to the judge and say, oh, Tunis have this in your house. The judge have to see what you're saying Tunis have in his house.
Mm-hmm.
Before he give you that go ahead, that paperwork. And when you get there, before you even start searching for anything, you have to show that paperwork to me. Say, hey, this is paperwork coming from the judge. Sign, I look at it. Then they will arrest you first, put you in handcuff, and then they search around for whatever they can to look for. But they were wrong on that man. Believe me. If you go by proper law, they were wrong on that young man. The police were wrong. They had different motive. Probably something because of the government we live in now. Anybody does something against them, they will come and hunt you for any reason. Even the slightest mistake you make, they will hunt you for it because they feel you don't like them. And the government don't work like that. Exactly. Government don't work like that. If you won the election, you should be for even the people that didn't vote for you. You can't just sideline those who didn't vote for you and favor those who voted for you. That's not how democracy works. Okay? When you want to tell me when you win election, when you win the football match, if you a two-team play and the party, they having a party for them, you want to tell me the people that only won that they the ones supposed to come to that party? So the people who lose also supposed to attend the party. All of them supposed to come and mingle, married, and do things.
That's where they can say everybody, everybody's a winner.
Exactly. Because if you didn't play these people, how you are going to win?
Better think about it.
All right, you can't win without these people involvement. But anyway, this is you listen to the tape, and I don't know how true they tape, but you know the guy who they interviewed him, right?
Not ready.
I think he's from Spoon. That's the guy from Spoon.
I heard. I think exclusive online TV or so.
Oh, okay, exclusive. Okay.
I don't really know that.
All right, probably it is. I don't know.
You know, some part of his statement, he was like acting like a judge in this case right about now.
Who acting like a judge?
The gentleman, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you're saying like all of the things that the people are saying, it's a calculated plan, it's a la. But let's meet in court and that when everything will be said, and then the judges or the juror to know what to do and move forward the case.
Yeah, but the thing is, the case, let's agree the case. I mean, I like the way the case is going. It's going the correct way. At least he even been suspended from his job, right?
Yep.
Okay. The other man was not suspended.
I'm hearing something like suspension or dismissal, but
No, he's suspended. I got it right in front of me here.
Okay,
I seen it that he's been suspended. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here.
Okay.
Special Assistant Major General, right? Charge and Gendry, blah blah. He's been suspended. I read it somewhere just now, and from yesterday, it said I read it that he's been suspended. I think this is the Bonjala. Yeah, a suspended senior aide to Liberia's National Security Agency, NSA, Director Prince S. Johnson at the Monrovia Central Prison marks more than the progressions of the criminal case. He says suspended, so he's been suspended. All right. But the way the case is going, that's exactly how the little girl case should have gone.
Yeah.
All right. Exactly. What would the police will settle case? I mean, then I except they go talk to the family behind him, but it was
rape is not a civil or private, matter.
Exactly. It's not. And I think we played that tape here. The very thing we played when they went to the police and when they brought the paperwork and all of that. They brought the paperwork. Yes, it was verified that the girl was touched, blah blah, and the legal said it was this man. Now, how the police will not take the man to court to be indicted and sent to court and be hearing and all of that? They just said they came with police finding. These people think no matter what we do, whatever they say, this is the reason why they were so tormenting the we are government. Every step we are government say, they say it's wrong. They don't know how to rule. Everything is a lie. Every step we are government took, they were behind it, popping us. The people lie. They even know how to rule. They can't govern because who is George Weah? He's not from one of them. He didn't go to school accordingly. He's a football player, so he's not fit to do anything. Any little thing they will cause, they curse his mind. He pronounce a word, they make joke out of him like he's nobody. Like they the only one can do it. Yeah, now they're giving it to them. Oh, look how the blunder they're making. They just today when the session was open, the vice president made a pronouncement that they are failing us.
Oh yeah. So when
All
it
right.
comes to job creation,
Yes. He said they're failing us. It's not something, all the promises they made. How on earth Liberia, poor country like that, you say 400 in 100 days, all the street then will be paved? Where are we getting the funds from?
I brought to the world.
I tell you, 100 days. Look at the people water Red Benson and Gary Street. Go there and see. Stink like hell. In the middle of the city. Up to 3 years we're going to now. We can't face that particular little area. You want to tell me it will take $1 million to fix that little drainage right there in that intersection? 1 million plus? In 2 years from now, they can't fix it. And every little thing George Weah did in your government. Hey, you see, we said the people can roll. All kinds of stupid things they were putting in our mind. Today, they can't even solve a single problem. Single problem.
If you really look at it technically, President Weah they didn't actually rule for 6 years because there were challenges. COVID-19.
You're right. COVID-19 gave disturbance in the entire world.
There's the 16 billion allegation, protest,
25 million.
all of that. There was like embarrassing the government, and end of the day, they felt they were doing themselves good. Yeah,
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Every now and then, they were just tormenting the
imagine,
government.
The last time, just imagine, people use quote unquote spoon network at the time. I don't know for what purpose, because I think it was for some gain, because I don't think that man will do nothing for free. You wanted something from the CPP or the UP by then. But he used his platform to talk the worst against George Weah and the CC government.
Yes.
Talk about the missing boys, how they took their kidneys and what have you, the auditors, blah blah blah.
And the president left. He going to watch football. He can't do nothing. Even here, my brother, the president can take 2 weeks.
And there were a lot of lies. There were a lot of lies that actually blinded the eyes of the people or the minds of the people. So they just felt that, and the president at the time, President Weah, was trying his best, but I listened to a guy, he my hero by then, he was there. Everything that President Weah would do, the guy was there. Wasn't there so much?
Yeah, and when you do it, they said our money anyway.
Yeah, but I should be commended for that. I don't know.
My brother, the people when you are not a lender, you just you call yourself so-called educated. That's the more problem person you see in the world, because anything can move him. Look, I have never seen a president of Liberia. I mean, there must be some other president I didn't see talk about.
And to not cut it off, Tony, I think President Weah is the first and the only president that received the highest insults.
Yes. Disrespect, insult, they cursing his mother, his father, his parent, himself, openly. His wife, which is foreigner. Oh, my brother, you say nothing yet, but this is the true what you have seen. The Liberian people said they need to go and ask God for forgiveness.
If you don't like the man, just let it be, but don't use all kinds of vulgar words on the man. I said, wow. Sometimes
they were not only the men, they were disrespecting the leadership of Liberia, because the way Prophet Kiwe in Morocco just sending insult, and what other man, Costa in America here, doing anything, cursing the man. He pronounced one word, go this way. Omebwaka and all in a protest. You know, Omebwaka, the people are so ungrateful to George Weah. All of us are so ungrateful to George Weah. Omebwaka was sent to America here for heart surgery. They put a pacemaker in his heart. Today he's living. They assigned 2 cars to him. After all the 12 years he was over there, he didn't have a good fitting car. All right. The guy make his area was more modified, beautified. All right. When he was there, he couldn't do it. Only his house was having electricity when he was vice president for 12 years. This his son came and make him look important. Okay. The man built homes for poor people who never thought they would live in a house like that with toilet attached to it. Not only in Monrovia, but all over Liberia. Home they live in free. The market women then that went against him, Monserrado and other county, he built good, decent business building for them with toilet attached to it, with children playground around it. Okay, he did all of that. He built hospital. He built schools where there's never high schools. High schools. He built them. Nobody want to commend him for that. Nobody. They owed our money anyway. All the years we've been living in Liberia with our money, but did we see this kind of thing? He paid parks for us. Now they feel somebody went to the parks, the place becoming so filthy looking. The new thing that was there looking decent.
I've not been there for a while now, so I'm not really. But I'll try to.
Oh, my brother, go there. Go right PHP.
I saw a photo of one of the pardon what PHP or so, but it was not something good to see.
I tell you.
And the affairs, people are being charged to enter the park. If you want to take photo, selfie, you want to do like wedding photo, whatever, you have to pay X amount of money.
Look at that. All they need to do is secure that place for like holidays and weekend. People come. Liberia, when they disrespect you, they don't care what they're doing. Even if
one thing you would like is maintenance.
Exactly. Yes.
You lack maintenance.
Okay. Go to Lookington. Go to West Point. He put a decent playground there for children and soccer field for young folks. You go to Nukutan, the same. Okay. All over. But still, nobody wants to. What this man have done in the 2 years. All right? What he has done for the 2 years. We're going for 1 year. They say, oh, man, I just 1 year, man. We're going 2 years. I just 2 years. We're going 3 years. And the promise they were going to get rid of the harmonization. Well, up to now, they have not gotten rid of it. The noises were saying they got money from them. Well, today they can go on protest now, saying you harmonize my salary or harmonize my vote. Now you're going against them. Everything they say about the past government, they're doing worse.
Yesterday was wrong, today is good.
Yes. When you talk against them, they haunt you. How on earth you only support as a democratic country, you only support people who in your party. You don't care for the other party. What kind of problem is it? Your government was not like that. And you all can prove that. I'm not saying that you bring your way back. That's not. I'm saying if you bring him back, I will be very happy because I know he will do better than the people that are there right now, and he will even do better than what he did because he was hand tied. Because 3 good years, the whole world was at a standstill for the COVID-19. People were dying. People were not moving freely. Okay. It didn't hit you guys hard because the way George Weah handled it, even this country here, giving the praise for that, the way he handled the COVID. All right. We didn't just send everybody to JFK. Or a 14 military was built. Then that's where they handle most of it. And doctors' pay was increased. Doctors then are making 700, ambulance driver then were making 1,000. The pay system in Liberia was who know you. The way somebody know you that had to pay you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how the pay system was.
Sometimes you look at a man doing a mountain job, he giving you plenty of money.
Yeah.
Tax, well educated, giving you chicken change.
Chicken change because he's not well known. The last name is not Weeks. It's not Hutchison. It's not Cooper. It's not Deshiel. If it's like Tunis, then nothing. Oh yeah, Liberia, this is what we do to each other. We're not looking for fairness. But anyway, my people, we pray that something good will come to Liberia because we call ourselves godly people. This country, as we pronounce it every day, that it was built on the Christian principle. Me, I'm a Muslim, but I would like to agree to that. Because the settlers that came there, they all were Christian. So let's agree. Let's agree with that. But what is there to show? How can we practice it? Even a Christian is not a bad thing. It's not witchcraft. They are godly people. But why can't you show this to the people? Why everything is also one-sided? Only certain people might enjoy. Then our own country people, kissy people, they can't take over again, become problem for us. Who are we? I beg you, man. So that let me ask you, we play the tip, you hear the interview, the accuser, the alleged man. All we want now is he's going to be indicted because it takes 72 hours for him to be indicted. Since he's already in prison, the charge sheet is right in the courthouse. Me, I know the first step they will take because this is a serious case. It's a felony case. It's not a misdemeanor. It's not a just cheap petty case. This case can take that man to jail for several years and fine. But if they have to go through, and you'll see the assistant minister, he be acquitted.
Deputy Minister for Youth Development.
Okay, Deputy Minister, the police already cleared him. Where all the evidence was in front of the police, they become a judge for that case. They cleared
the police did their work and they did that and work of the court.
The courthouse. That's what they did. So this is what we discuss. And when we call you, if you have any knowledge of this thing, please do us a favor. Don't come bog or don't come curse us here. All right? We're all Liberian. If you curse us, we're going to cut you off because that's why
we're not allowing anybody attacking people with profanity or, the F words.
Exactly. So let me send control back to you, please.
But before we go to the line or perhaps the guys that are watching us, they got in part again with it. I don't know what they call it. Your country we playing today. Today is Wednesday. We're already into Wednesday morning. Grand came on playing Grand Crew in the county mid semi-final. While you are on, I was like playing the music in the background. I don't know if you're listening. Grand came on playing Grand Crew and Nima playing Magibby in the semi-final. And in kickball, Magibby playing Grand Crew while came on playing Nima. Your keep mount. Did you get it? Twins are either.
Yeah. Wait a second. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, I think you're muted.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I was saying that
something about the country league.
Yeah, semi-final today. Grand Kiman versus Grand Crew in football. Nima and Magibby.
On Wednesday.
Yeah, today Wednesday.
But why would they schedule the game like that, man? They schedule the game the wrong time.
No, not that. The high games have been played from the beginning.
I understand what I'm saying.
Play on Thursday.
Yeah, hear me. Do you know the AFCON 2 is going to be the same schedule.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we have to prioritize our own.
I understand, but many
I
people
know you will say if Labero was there, what will happen to the country meeting?
exactly.
I know.
Okay, now I can tell you
So I'm feeling really on mine. So.
you are a very smart man, my man. Okay, definitely. If Labero was there, who going to watch that game?
I'll tell you, whoever wants to Labero play.
Of course, we're going to watch Liberia game. But anyway,
it'll be a good one tomorrow. Nigeria, that's today. Nigeria versus Morocco, Senegal, and Egypt.
you know that North Africa and West Africa fighting the battle between them now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
and Nigeria defeated Algeria, another African country.
yeah.
So I know that the host Morocco will do all they can, but Nigeria too is a formidable force anyway.
But I believe Morocco might take it.
They can play. From the game I saw with Cameroon, they can actually play, even though they will have some errors when it comes to his officiating, but actually Morocco can play. They can really play. I saw the game though. I was like, wow, yeah, they can play.
Yes. But
so let's go to comments and then go to the line. You will read the comments also.
Yeah, let me read the comment. But yeah, keep my team with my country, my man. So don't even try. we coming strong. If we can get, you see, we got rid of Lofa.
Kasali and Pambola tomorrow or today.
Yeah, that one we're going to eat. Don't worry about it.
So we discuss Kasali, Pambola, and as a Kasali Kores and Pambola Kores, which one actually juicy.
They are both soup. They are iconic soup. So then, but say I will take Kasali.
Anyway, that's go ahead.
Let me read this. Kamara Sekou say hello. Freedom TV Liberia, please share the live. I don't know. He wanted you to share the live with Freedom. Okay. Freedom say, please share the live. Oh, okay. I mean, sorry, we don't know you was asking for this. Yeah, Freedom, you can share the live with them.
I'm asking them to share it as they have it with them.
87.9 TV. I don't know. Freedom FM. I don't know that. Okay. Freedom. You keep saying the Freedom. Okay. Let's see.
That's the link. Just coming in like that about the link.
Oh, okay. Chauncey Joshua T. Toy say, I'm watching from the borough of Cruton, precisely Trowin community. Mariam Fa. Yeah, my good friend. Thanks for the show. Thank you too. Judge Kamara. Excellent. Thank you. Gay Floor Kennedy. Say, I'm joining you guys from Cotton Tree, McGibby County. We got Sima K. Good evening, Brother Tunis. I'm watching from Corwell, New Georgia, Waterside. Good morning, Sima. We got Augustus C. Zion. Good evening, fellow journalists. I am following from Zuluwiski, Zedru City, Grand Gila County. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You verify from us. Henry Beda. Thanks be to all the people or radio stations that follow this issue. Thank you. Henry Beda. I want all these things to be punishable. Henry Beda say again, the same thing happened to the little angel, Tugwa case. David Tuyi Kim, I'm watching from
that was doing Madam Seri region.
Okay. Stanley Bozo, our man. Greeting to the nighttime Spain. Sponsored by Crime Stopper Liberia. Watching live from my residence in Congress City. Anthony and Big Brother Hashim, the police IG proved to be a partisan IG. In fact, the police misled the public by refusing to transfer Brian McGee, June case to court. That's so true. Anyway, these two is Buakai Rescue Hustlers. We got Regina B. to Jeffy, whatever. Good evening to you too. We got Wookie Davis. I'm watching from where? Let us know, please. We got Honest Jesse. Good morning. I'm watching you from Buchanan City. Buchanan City in the house. Guys, we'll come back and read the balance comments, but for now, let's take a break and listen to hear from our listeners. Back to you, Anthony.
Okay, you can call us on our numbers here, but at the same time, keep playing our radio game on *255 *1# *255 *1##. Play with $50 Liberian or 25 cents and win instant 5,000 Liberian dollars. So if you're out there wanting to partake on the show, you can call us now on 0776 104 104 0886 500 104, and our WhatsApp line is +231 886 500 104. Hello?
Yeah. Solomon Bagari. Hello.
Good morning. Solomon is not here. Tony and Anthony Stevens.
Oh, Anthony, what's up?
We good.
Yeah, let me say hi to my brother Tony in the U.S. Yeah, for the recognition. This is the voice of Sabu. The show tonight from Point 4 in Zimbabwe. Well, let me say sorry to Tony because Tony, that game tomorrow will get us two. Because you know they will carry one best, will carry African best, will carry European best. No job in the history of Latvia play football about the crew, man. So when it comes to football, I'm about to forget, but because the football body number one when it comes to football in Latvia. Well, let's go to the real issue, yeah, Anthony? Yeah. Anthony, let me tell you something, brother. All I'm saying tonight, all I know the mail, I promise to buy football boots. I promise to do that. Brother, nothing you will get, like, nothing you can get for that man. That brother, that guy is still. Nothing you can get for Jara. Brother, one of the questions I want for you to ask Jara, what the reason when Jara entered the court, he was laughing. So with the Labrador, we're looking at making more to him or play more. Because Jara knew that nothing would come out of the case. That was when Jara entered the court, yeah, he was making more. But let me tell you the real reason why I call for. Look, I don't do no harm to the people of Liberia to support President Weah. I will support President Weah today. I will support President Weah tomorrow. And I will support President Weah forever. I don't owe nobody any apologies. But look, my left, nobody should threaten my left. Look, I was attacked today by 2 DEA officers. Only in the name of ONC are selling drugs. Am I looking at George Center, brother? Imagine today, brother, the DEA people beat me. They just beat me like criminal. The 2 DEA guys started holding me. Brother, I speak only because they hear that, oh, I support
Where did that happen?
Today, by 9 o'clock, I was attacked by
9 this morning?
No, the evening, 9 o'clock. I came with my friend playing
Where? Point 4?
Point 4. I came with my friend playing Cornwell, and then while trying to go to my people in your pato, I met 2 DA. To where the guy, the one that they go take the dealer for money. So when they not met the
You're a
dealer.
legend.
So while on their way, they intercepted me. And then all the guys begin to charge my pocket. What are you charging me for? What did I do for you charging me? What's charging me? The next one, why can you know that?
But how far were you from where they sell the drugs?
I was dead away from the area. I got my sources. Tomorrow, and when you bring your camera under me, you come there tomorrow and do the investigation today. And when you come there tomorrow and do the investigation, can you imagine, they need to stop petition and writing the Labrador people in the middle of our DA, waiting for this, brother. They need to stop. I don't owe anybody. I don't owe anybody a person to support. I will continue to support Weah today. I will support anybody that. I will support Weah here. I don't owe anybody. So if you feel like you can come after my life is not safe. Right now, brother, I'm speaking like that. I never expect. What is it today? It really surprised me. You want to bring somebody run a bike, to Mukata, she said, wait,
welcome. 0776-10414. Please play our radio game. 0886-500-104. Callers be live this morning on the United Time Spin. Hello? Oh God.
Hello?
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 Hello, how are you? Go ahead.
Yeah, are you coming up?
I mean, you got a call, but I don't do the radio volume. Don't hear yourself. You hear me through the phone.
Hello?
You can call back. Hello? No time to waste. Hello? Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Once you do that, I'll call you off. I'm coming to you say lower radio volume again. It's not my business. You do that before calling. 0776-104-104, 0886-500-104. Hello?
Good morning. How do you do?
We're good.
The name of me, Peter. We are to call you from Westwood District 3. Are you getting me?
Yeah, go ahead. From District 3, where? Which county?
Call you from District 3, Bon County.
You know your own county?
Highway.
Go ahead.
Name of me, Peter. I call you from the commissioner compound.
Go ahead, Mr. Reese. We're listening to you. Let's get your point.
Thank you so much for having this program on. But the only thing that I will tell you people, I want you people to extend your station frequency. Because I used to play it, but I just catch it tonight, but the air is too much on it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
We need to.
How much myself you should talk.
Okay. So you mean our signal is not too clear in.
Let's try to do some assessment for all.
Okay. Fine recommendation. We take it to management to see how best we can work on it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let's go to the international line here and talk to this person, and it's Regina. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Morning from Asai here.
Yeah, I'm Regina Bito Jipe, from USA.
Go ahead, my Reggie.
Thank you for the program. Yeah, what about in our country is very sad because we the Liberian people we deserve it, and I got to make it. We are not win. If you win or the cheating, then God will. But when Kings man with all that thing that you're doing in our country, when Kings, so I think that happening to us. God trying to tell that in our for some to be good to you, then you pay that back. What I'm saying is the way the police behave in our country. Even when you like bro, I just keep on the side. Even in the keke, you talk about like you talk about we are not a year, the temporary. You're wrong.
So according to you,
Hello?
they see President Weah as nobody.
Yes, in Liberia.
Wow.
That is it. We all agree in that. Because the time I would agree boy in Kima Granby, now the anything Granby, but we don't get problem about in Monserrado. Some of us we can go there. We know why in the Monserrado. So what I will take it to be good for us in Liberia, for some of us. But the question that Granby will still pay this salary, man, I do not say so as a number, but they will pay you back. So about paying to so God trying to show that for smart to be good to you, they pay the evil. So that can go on in our country like the fighting, you cancel police fighting, people killing each other, people killing people. So we need to say pray, ask for mercy. I will not tell that not be now in like bro. So I pray that God forgive her. Thank you.
Okay, my welcome. 0776-104-104, 0886-500-104. And our WhatsApp line is +2 31 886 500 104. Hello? Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm okay though. I'm a resident Daphne calling from Benjamin County.
Toward District in Grand Cayman County. Go ahead.
Sometimes in life,
You're kind of low, Mr. But I can raise you up.
What happened to us? President, we are
Let me see.
What up, yeah, market people there and people choosing their whole day, they running all way, killing it.
Well, your post should go in the market hall.
So, no more than no, it's just very difficult. No more than no some people.
But even at that too, then you give the pedestrians, you give vehicles hard time to move or to plow the road.
From my town, let me get it from Taylor Town up to present. That one is very difficult.
So you want to be saying on the road?
Not on the road, they say, but the water to cut off the hill there. They put chilling to they put digging to coast from there. So that one is very difficult. And when you go to the initial agency, they have to get it for the initial for getting.
Okay. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, and last day, tomorrow, came out until the Kazali,
Okay, my man. Thanks for calling. Hello. Oh, sorry. Can't help you. Hello. Can't help you too either. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104, and our WhatsApp line is +231 886 500 104, right here on the Night and Spin on Freedom Radio and Radio LIB. Hello. Morning.
This is Mambi.
Let's say Mambi.
Yes. I want to tell you, thank you for that discussion. But you know what happened about? We Liberian people, we were wicked to judge. Yeah. And the problem we face today, we say we never wanted the go pricing. So I tell what God brought for, I want to feed it to this. I will feed them well. Go man. Say no worry. I want to pay our children's school fee. I want to go into that. I think I'm afraid of my two seconds on the phone will pay our children. Why you saw that when you get ripped? Why you saw that when you were ripped? They say no, you want a man. They made this, they made that. How all the bad needs for coin, but we're facing it to the we're facing everything. I want to write it to you. The rapper was going to push you with you. And the next topic that I made is wicked. I bet you read that, but also to that Jala bidding that bidding. Where also the game will bought the alley parish, they call you Richmond. You are in Twitter, he does it split the children. Then play what Richmond, they mean, when you read that, but where also in a bidding, that Jala bidding. Where of the last song?
I think Richmond can you say?
Yes.
I think Richmond can you say?
I believe. Where of the city, they call you Richmond, and then you read that in China up there. Where of the that Jala? When I get a bit, that Jala, I went out. That's it. And then on tell you, where the play did I think to that child. Wicked me. Let us put us at the time he will hire brother to you, but I mean, from into the clear there.
Okay, thanks for calling. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And also, you can keep playing our radio game this morning on *255 *1#. Play with 50 LD or 25 cents and win 5,000 Liberian dollars. Morning. How are you? Welcome to live.
Yeah, good morning, brother. Hello?
What's your name?
My name is Aquinas S. Gloria.
From the Broad Nigga Town. Let's hear you.
Yes, yes. Yeah, my brother, let's say program, more than 2 years, but this people I can be calling because I enjoy it too much. Even thank my brother who in America, Tony.
Okay,
You know,
listening.
most of the things for me, they not about politics, business, I'm a citizen. About the road there, my brother, I can see what it, I lost it. Of course, I never trouble, I just left for the road to be free. But I pray to God the way they want to face the road, God must just tell them how they must face the road. It is not good for you to leave your own country and go to different country and be placing. Yeah, that country is fine, and come to your own country now, you contaminate. To me, I'm not lying to you. I just left for the seller to leave the street, then I go back and find place. At least, because some of them can sell on the center of the quota, they will show their back. They forget about car coming. When you're talking to the man, then you say that yeah. You know, thinking about it. And for me, I would talk to him, we about put your passing on the road, sometimes take out my market, or take out my market. I say, God, you control me. I shouldn't waste somebody market. One man, Papa, that campaign.
I tell you.
Yeah, I don't like it. There are politics, they better. You see, we always say any government get in here, we should support the government. They will have love in our own country.
Government do the right thing too.
Yeah, it's the way my time saying. I say the one what it's doing, play the role, because I really want to fix. Let them do the real thing too. They shouldn't just open the play, then thank God they're done finish, they will be back on their side. You see? Then we come to our football, I'm from Greco. Nobody will stop or get up for that go.
Moncloud P. I see you now, crew member. 0776 104 104. Let's get to this. Lone Star line, yeah. Hello, morning. Yeah, we're good. Can you speak a bit louder? Could you speak a bit louder? And Coley isn't hearing you. I say, could you speak a bit louder? Okay, welcome. Let's hear you. Which part of Bon County you are? Bring up, please turn your voice low.
Getting me?
Yeah, no, I like man. Talk like man, my man. Talk. You're on the radio.
Yeah, the network condition is
okay. Try.
Yeah, I just hear the fellow that was speaking just now about the
talk your own.
street baby. People can be selling on the road. Can be selling on the road to that place. Now into that yesterday.
So when you went back on the morning?
So they had to
people yesterday.
What's our journey to be trained?
Like you say, when are you in Bon County? Because hello?
Yeah.
When are you in Bon County? When were you in Douala?
I was in Douala 2 years ago. I can rap back.
Okay.
I can rap back.
Okay, go ahead.
Our Maggie women said it on the way now. What's our job? So they can train. We'll be doing records.
Which is wrong. Which is wrong too.
My apology to the Maggie women shouldn't be setting on the rule. Let it go around the market.
Okay. That's what you right there. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
What's up? How are you? Welcome, you're live. Let's hear you.
Calling from basic community, Clarendon.
From Clarendon, let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I want to tell the country thank you for our president for the work he's doing in family sport about the trust and the rule fixing, and he's doing it well. Thank you.
So what about the issue of the rape cases?
Rape cases, I think the rule are going on.
I'm asking you, we're not discussing about road bending now. Yeah, we'll get out of that because it dropped in, but we're talking about what is unfolding. The issue of the rule of law, where rape cases are being done in a civil manner instead of the real way.
Yeah, but now I'm happy.
You happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
So smart, really, the person go free.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Let's hear you. Go ahead. What's the name?
Lawrence M. Coming from 130. Yeah, I heard someone talking about the government. The president said that the government not doing nothing. The president came on. And came on. This government, it goes
You say hello?
Yeah.
What you want to say? Let's focus on our main topic, and then you can just drop in another one. We're looking at the issue of the police clearing Deputy Minister McGill, and which of course legally is wrong. So we're trying to assess all of that.
Okay, I heard someone discussing when you were doing it. Because it's comparison. He said the past government did well, and this government 2 years now they say nothing. And we are for me, our photographer for candidate does something that they never did it. Government has go and they are looking at something that the government doing that will happen with it. We go to Bentonville capital city, but now go from a player from Canada to go there. Go drop you.
Look at rule of law. Look at rule of law. So the one talking about nothing to it. You want someone making noise, uncle? Calling show you yelling like, oh man, be cool. That'll be cool. We'll take one more call and wrap up. We don't got time.
Hello.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Let's hear the last caller.
My name is Otis Jowo. I'm calling from Brickman.
Go ahead, Otis. We don't have the luxury of time.
Okay, thank you. You know, our president has promised us that we the youth in this country, you're going to find jobs, you're going to create job facilities for all. But on the contrary, in doing different things, going beyond people, minister them raping, not coming for all of it. So we all know where the country are heading to. It's not what Brother King for. Brother King to rescue us. So he rescue us, we rescue him. So we are going to put about 2029 to see our best. All our bread can get together and break that we are bad. It is ready to solve our problem. So thank you for the show. I'm following.
Okay, thanks for calling. Tony's your analysis on the callers' views, and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah, my brother, you did well. At least sometimes they want to give you a headache, but you know how to handle them. Those who come with a feedback, you want to listen to yourself at the same time talk. Sometimes it get problem. We who in the studio, it give us serious ear problem. You know, when you calling on the show, turn down your radio or turn it off. When you finish, you turn it back on and listen to the program. All right, but we appreciate your call, your participation, everything, your comments, all of that. Good. The last comment here say, let me read that for you. Good morning, Freedom FM. I watching from District 9. Can someone please tell me where so-called Council of Churches and U.S. government? I mean, I had a question. Yeah, thank you for asking the one.
I saw that text, but I saw that message. But I come here, I just let it go.
You know, even though we listen to this man messages, I mean the interview, but I'm reading it here that the women at the Children Bureau of what they call them, I see here that they have already charged this man and took him to court. So he has no way out. No way out. All they need to do, bail him out, set a good date, and then that's what will happen. But for now, he been charged with a rape, sodomy, and all of those things. Sodomy. And then all
Sodomy,
of
like gang rape, sodomy, and
it's a Sagittarius rape or holding period, and such challenges are not technical distractions. So all of these different things being put on him, and he's saying that the kid don't even know him. He doesn't even know the kids. So now we left it with the court. The court, the judge, if the case will go to trial, right now it's not to trial. The court, the judge, they will ask him is guilty or not. If he says he's not guilty, his lawyer will plead for him, and all the sufficient evidence will be put in front of the judge. If he won't just sentence him, they will ask him if he want the case to go to trial. And if you want the case to go to trial, then the case will go to trial. That's what's going to happen. The case will go to trial and it will be heard by jurors, and the jury will decide his fate. But as for now, he's being suspended from his job, and he's being detained pending bail payment. I don't know how much is it. If they have set a bill, it would have been on the news, because I got today news from Front Page Africa. That's where I'm reading all these things from. So if a bill has been set for him, they need to tell us what is the bill, how much is the bill, all of that they need to tell us, because it's an open case. We need to know. So without that, he denied from that interview that he doesn't know the boy, he buy football boot for the boy, nobody enter his. Yeah, the only question, Anthony, I was trying to ask, he said the gate man don't have his gate key, right?
Yeah.
And the question I wanted to ask
I really am.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
He said he sometimes when he's out there, he can ask the guy to come and put his outside light on. Which way? How was he putting the light on?
Since he doesn't have access to his yard or his compound.
Yeah, he doesn't have the key.
What are the switches outside, place that, secret place, and may just go there, which,
No, I know what the switch.
That same question too. It's just that you brought it up.
Yeah, but I mean, a little bit skeptical, right? That explanation right there. How can someone put my outside light on and the switch is
screw it or so, or you unscrew and screw back?
No. It should be out, not outside now at the gate, because if somebody was stealing and carry it, it might be on the house.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you build you can't put it out, you can't put a light and say on the fence. So
probably.
Yeah, if it's on the fence, then a different thing. But he needed to make that clear to us, because you're talking to other people now. They will ask, they don't leave any room for question. You're defending yourself openly, and whatever you say, it will be a hold against you in court of law. But that's what my question right there, because it a little bit confused me right there. How this man will put a light on, and he doesn't have your key, have no access to it. He says sometimes you call him to put your outside light so people can tell that you stay in the house. But that's it, my people. Thank you for joining us. We'll be here tomorrow with different hosts. Anthony here only on Tuesday, which really appreciate him, and we thank him because it's a good job. Like I said before, the Islamic Friday is a big holiday for the Muslims. They will be celebrating the Miraj. This is the night the Prophet came from Mecca and went to beyond 7 heaven and visited God Almighty. That's how we got the 5 daily prayers. The 5 daily prayers that we do every day Even if you're sick, you can do it. There's no if and but. You have to. So that's one of the significance thing on this night, on this day. They call it Miraj night, Israel with Miraj. You experience it around your community. You see Muslims will be having a little bit festive occasions. What do you call it? Mainly they do it at night. Mainly. But times are changed because I saw, and some people already have celebrated it anyway, because I saw it on somewhere in Caldwell on Facebook. People are celebrating it. And people are now doing, some people are doing it in the daytime. But during our parent days, we used to only do it at night from 8 to morning. But as things change, like global warming, you can see now January it raining like hell, like July. So things will change. So thank you again. This is your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis with Anthony Stevens on Tuesday nights, nighttime spin. We say from now, we say good night. Good night, Anthony. Thank you so much for the hosting.
Okay. Let's all go home this morning on the nighttime spin. And like Tony said, I'm back here on this Tuesday. We are back together to discuss the issues that matter, void of attacking personalities. Again, my name is Anthony Stevens. Wishing you a pleasant good night